What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Aston Shanae. Welcome back to the Juice.
Oh, now listen, baby child. I know this situation with T.I. and his daughter happened yesterday. Well, it was released yesterday. And of course, I wanted to talk about it then, but y'all know how I am about my children, especially my girls. So y'all know I don't play no mess like that. So I had to wait until today until I calm down to really talk about it. Okay? Now, if you aren't familiar with how T.I. blew up the internet yesterday, let me break it down to you. Now, I was on the neighborhood talk, minding my business, being nosy, like I always do. And I came across the article they had written about T.I. always going to the doctor with his oldest daughter, Deyjah. Y'all know the one who recently turned 18. Not Tiny's daughter, Zonique, because I know some people get them mixed up, but his first daughter, Deyjah. But anywho, the article says T.I. admits to going on yearly checkups to the gyno with his daughter Deyjah to check up on her to basically make sure everything is still intact, and we'll leave it at that. So it says, neighbors, if there's anything to know about T.I., it's that there's nothing he wouldn't do for his family. Now, we're not sure why the rapper has gone this far, but T.I. has been accompanying his daughter Deyjah to her gyno appointments to check and make sure everything is still in place. While most people wouldn't want their father in the room while they're spread apart like a turkey, T.I. revealed on an episode of the podcast, Ladies Like Us, that when it comes to Deyjah, he wants to ensure that she is still quote unquote pure. This is the thing, he says. Deyjah's 18, just graduated high school now, and she's attending her first year of college, figuring it out for herself, he said. And yes, not only have we had the conversation, we have yearly trips to the gyno to check and make sure everything is still in place. So is this one time we go. I think this might have been after her 16th birthday. This is what we do. Right after her birthday, we celebrate, he said. Usually, like the day after the party, she's enjoying her gifts. I put a sticky note on the door. Gyno tomorrow, 9:30, he explained. Can y'all imagine if y'all daddy did something like that to y'all in a household full of people walking by your door to see that note? A shame and a scandal, baby child. A shame and a scandal. It was there that Deyjah had to sign paperwork so that her dad, T.I., would have access to her private medical information. The doctor informed him that there are other ways for things to get out of place, such as riding a horse. So I say, look, doc, she don't ride no horses, she don't ride no bikes, she don't play no sports. Just check the thing, please, and give me back my results expeditiously. His results, not hers, but his results. Not hers, but his. Child, let me clutch my pearls and gather myself. Now wait, baby child, that ain't all. If you think that's bad, things get a little worse. So I Moses on over to Deyjah's Twitter, to see what she had to say about the situation. So she didn't have anything posted on her page, but when I went into her likes, I saw that she was definitely upset about the fact that he does it. And she's upset that for whatever reason, he chose to share it with the world. Child, I wouldn't have told nobody that. I would have took that to my grave. You hear me? But like I said, I went into her likes. Now, when you go on Twitter, you can see the stuff that people like. So one person says, this is disgusting, possessive, and controlling. Woo. Then another person mocks when T.I. says, give me my results. First of all, MF, those are her results. Like, what the F? Then another person says, this is just beyond possessive, and she liked all three of these comments that she saw people responding to the story of him going to the doctor with her every year. And again, why he chose to share this, I have no idea. Now, this would be my sweet talk on the T.I. and his daughter situation. Where do I really begin? Okay, let me start by saying this. I did not grow up with my dad in the household, but he was in my life. Summer, Christmas, birthdays, Easter, basically anytime we had off from school, right? Now, I say that to say this because this is sort of like me checking myself with when it comes to what a dad in a household is really supposed to do, okay? So sometimes when I see stuff that a dad that lives in a household does, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Now, does it make me feel uncomfortable because my dad didn't grow up in a house with me, i.e. take me to school every day, i.e. sit at the table with me, i.e. just watch TV with me? Is it making me uncomfortable because I'm not used to seeing what a dad is supposed to do, or is it making me uncomfortable because it's wrong? So now that I got that part out the way, let me just say this. When I read about T.I. going to the doctor with Deyjah every year to make sure that she was quote unquote still pure, it made me feel unrealistically uncomfortable, ridiculously uncomfortable, amazingly uncomfortable. And then when I actually paid attention to what he was saying and realized that he was saying it on a public platform, knowing he is who he is, so it would be all over the internet, I immediately felt so terrible for Deyjah. I was just like, oh my gosh. Not only do you do this to her, but that's your child, I can't say anything about that. Not only do you do this to her and listening to a snippet of it, you think that it's funny, and it's just, not only you did it to her or you do it to her, that's a form of you keeping her safe or whatever. It is what it is. Whoop de whoop. But why did you feel the need to tell everyone about it? Let me just give y'all a small example. My little girl's name is Kaylin, but her middle name is Gabby. So, of course, I call her Gabby. When she's at school, she hates for me to call her Gabby. She only wants me to call her Kaylin. And if I call her Gabby, she gets really, really upset, and she has a bad day for the rest of the day. Now, she's only 8, and yes, she is a little spoiled brat diva. But still, she has feelings, and I should respect them. Now, can you imagine a young girl who is 18, who has always grown up in the spotlight? Not only is your stepmom Tiny, but your dad is T.I., the T.I. So it's like, when your business is told, you really can't keep anything to yourself. What's more personal than your own private areas, if y'all know what I'm saying? Like, did y'all want people to know about when y'all Auntie Flo started to come visit? Did y'all want people to know when y'all first started getting your first bras? Did y'all want people to know when y'all first started pity-patting with your new boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? Not only do you not want your friends and family members to know, think about on the level of the world knowing your personal business. And the person that's telling your personal business is your daddy. Can y'all imagine that? I felt so bad for Deyjah. Somebody made a good point. Somebody said, can you imagine being in the middle of the class and seeing everybody on their phone and looking at you crazy, and come to find out that they're looking at you because they're reading about your private situation on the internet because your dad told all of your business? This is the part that I can't get past. Now, if he chooses to do that, again, he can do that because that's his daughter. Whatever little problems that cause between them, we don't have nothing to do about it. But why did he have to bring it to social media? Why did he have to bring it to a very popular platform that he knew everybody was going to find out about? Why do that? It's like you're that controlling that you want us to know that you got your daughter, quote unquote, in check. She better not be out here doing this. She better not be out here doing that. But at the same time, you encourage your boys. And that makes me think, you do all of that for your little girl, which you should protect her at any cost. Let me be clear about that. But it's just the way that he's saying how he handled it that's bothering me. Not that he did it, but how he's saying he handled it. So it's the double standard. Do you go to the doctor with your sons and make sure that they haven't been intimate with girls? Or is it just Deyjah? It just seems so controlling. It just seems so ridiculous that he thought it would be okay to bring it to social media. How could he not know that would embarrass Deyjah? Did he know? Did he not know? Or did he just not care how that would make Deyjah feel if it got out? You cannot tell me you never thought in the back of your mind, maybe I shouldn't tell the rest of the story. Let me just stop right here. I don't want Deyjah to be embarrassed. Did he care, y'all? Is this man just such of a narcissist? The only thing that he could care about was that he wanted us to know how much power and control that he has over his 18-year-old daughter. I mean, again, I don't see anything wrong with him going to the doctor to, make sure or whatever. Because I can tell y'all some stories. But anyway, I ain't going to do that right now. But I see nothing wrong with him doing it. It's just the way that he went about it. Putting a note on the door when she has, how many brothers does she have? How many people come in and out their home on a daily basis? How many people in the entourage come in and out? Why would you even do that? Why would you put the note on the door? It's so embarrassing. I'm laughing, but the way that he's unaware of how ridiculous it sounds when he says it, it's like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you as a person? But anyway, baby child, let me just go ahead and wrap this sweet talk up. I'm just gonna say this. T.I., at this very moment, what I'm going to tell you to do is start thinking about other people's feelings and how they would feel if you did or said certain things. I tell my daughter all the time, just because you have a thought in your mind doesn't mean it has to come across your lips. Some people really feel like if they don't voice their opinion, or if they don't voice how they feel about something, or what they would have done, or what you should have done, they feel like if they don't give their 2 cents in, that the world will stop. But that's not how it goes. So T.I., again, I want you to pay attention. If you're about to say something and you think it's gonna hurt the person that you're talking about, don't say it. Start thinking of others before you think of yourself, okay? Now, I ain't gonna let you slide. No, I am gonna let you slide because you're a dad and you're trying to protect your child. But I am gonna pop you. Y'all know what it means to pop somebody. I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna pop you on your hand. I'm gonna tell you, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. Don't embarrass your daughter like that again. And if she doesn't talk to you right now, it's because you have embarrassed her in front of the whole world. Give her a little time. Let her think to herself. When she comes back around to you, she'll come back around to you, but don't force her. Okay, think about this the next time. All right, that's it for my sweet talk, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Well, I'm definitely going to need you guys' opinions in this situation because y'all know I don't get in other people's business like that. Well, we're about to be out of here, but before we go, we want you guys to leave us a like. And remember to subscribe to our channel for the juiciest gossip commentary around. And don't be shy. Leave us your opinions in the comments. Good, bad, or indifferent. I love them all. And with that being said, you guys, we are out of here.